he pleased. Nay, in fact, you deny the day of judgment. You should know that guardian angels have indeed been appointed over you, who are noble writers. They know all that you do. On that day, the righteous will surely be in bliss, while the wicked will indeed be in hell, in which they will be burned on the day of judgment, and from which they will not be able to escape. What could make you understand what the day of judgment is? Again, what could make you understand what the day of judgment is? It's the day when no one will have the power to do anything for another, and when the entire command will be the Allah. These are the verse 1 to 19. And here Allah is description of what will happen on the day of judgment. And guardian angels are recording all the actions. Allah Himself will be the judge. So now we do start summary of 83 chapter Surah Al-Mutafffeen. This surah was revealed in Mecca. When surah after surah was being revealed to impress the doctrine of the hereafter upon the people's mind, this chapter or surah was revealed when the disbeliever starts ridiculing the Muslims and disgracing them publicly in the streets and in their assemblies. But persecution and manhandling of the Muslims had not yet started. Major issues, divine laws and guidance. On the day of judgment, defrauders, on the day of judgment, the defrauders will be called to account and punished, while the righteous will be rewarded with soft couches, the choicest drinks and special spring water. Number 2. Today disbelievers laugh at the believers. A day will come when they themselves will be laughed at. The theme of the surah is the hereafter for the first 6 verses. The people are taken to task for the evil practice that was prevalent in their commercial dealings. When they were to receive their due from others, they demanded that it has given in full. But when they had to measure or wait for others, they would give less than what was due. Taking this one evil as an example out of countless evils prevalence in their society, it's pointed out that it is the inevitable result of the headlessness of the hereafter. Unless the people realize that one day they will have to appear before Allah and account for each single act that they are performing in this world, it's not possible that they would adopt piety and righteousness in their daily affairs. Even if a person might practice honesty in some of his less important dealings in view of the honesty is the best policy, he would never practice honesty on occasions when dishonesty would seem to be the best policy. Man can develop a true and enduring honest nature only when he fears Allah and sincerely believes in the hereafter, for then he would regard honesty not merely as a policy but as a duty and obligation, and his being consistent in it would not be dependent on its being useful or useless in this world. In conclusion, the believers are consoled and disbelievers warned that the people who are disarguing and humiliating the believers today will on the day of judgment meet the most evil end in the consequence of their conduct, and the believers will feel comforted when they will see their fate. So here we end our lecture of today.